Hello and welcome back. In this section, we are going to see the hands-on part, first starting with the data types. Now, I'm in my Eclipse and Eclipse is connected to my SAP Cloud System or the BTP. And inside the BTP, I have the ABAP instance, which is connected. Now, how to connect it? What is the way to download Eclipse? Or what is the way to add the ADT plugins, the ABAP Development Toolkit plugins to the Eclipse are all covered in System Setup for Learning course. And you can watch that course and get the idea or set up your own systems. Okay, so continuing, first I have to log in. I'm going to log in with my URL. Let me copy the URL, and in separate screen, I am doing the login, because every time it times out, it basically logs me out, and then I have to log in. Okay, so once I log in, I get something like this in my screen where it says you have successfully logged in, and what you will see here is I can see then the packages here, and you will see that there are a lot of packages which we have because it's a common environment where all the others learners or developers are also having their own development objects. And what we are going to do is we are going to create a new package. So I will say new ABAP package, and I will call it Z ABAP. Maybe I will call it 24, just 24/7. We are doing development, and ABAP training is the description here, and the super package is Z local. And the type of the package is development, and next, and it will ask us to create a new transport request, or you can create an existing transport request. If you have no transport request, then you can create one by giving just a description, and it will add all the further development in that transport request. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually create a new transport request here. I can say, okay, ABAP training, just as for learning, and hit finish. So it's going to add all my development in the new transport request. I have to do one more thing, that I have to actually find this package within all this Z local objects. Now, what is the problem here? The problem is that there are so many packages that your Eclipse will almost go in a halt stage to load all this package, and you have to basically find your package Z ABAP Dev 24, because you can see there are 168,000 or more than that development packages which are inside the Z local. So everyone actually is joining the party, and they are actually doing the development here. So you will see that the first time you open all these packages, it will take a lot of time. So you have to wait for 10 seconds or 20 seconds there. And once we find our package, then we will basically add it as a favorite package, so we don't have to really open Z local package every time. So you can see that all the individual packages inside the Z local, and what we have to find is our own package, and these are alphabetically sorted. So that is a good thing. You have to first find Z underscore where it starts. So here somewhere Z underscore A we have to find. So we have to go up, because we are in the E, then C, Z underscore C, and Z underscore B, and somewhere here Z underscore ABAP Dev, and this one is our package. So what I will do, I will right click here, and I will say add to my favorite packages. So what it will do is it will basically add this particular package outside the Z local package in the Project Explorer, and this will allow us to save some time of not opening so many packages, which takes time. So you can see that once we have added to the favorite packages, it appeared here ABAP dev 24, and that is the package where we are going to store all our development object. Okay, let me right click here, new ABAP class. I'm going to create a ABAP class here, and the ABAP training 24, I will say ABAP training, and hit finish. Keep everything as it is, basic, and the new transport request which we have just created. So for the developers who don't know what is a transport request is a mechanism where you add all the changes which you have done, development changes or customization changes, and you transport it to one system to other system. So normally from the development to quality and quality to the production environment. So that is the practice which you will see also in the BTP ABAP environment. And by default, you will see that the transport which we have created is selected. And this is basically the owner number. And the transport request is here, which is TR LK921020. And this is our user ID, which we are having in our system. Okay, so let's hit finish. And once we have finished, we'll see a basic skeleton of our ABAP code. And what we will do here is we will do some of the development which is related to object-oriented programming, which you don't have to basically fully aware about now, because that is just the skeleton we will be using to test our small ABAP snippet. So we'll keep a interface inside this public section, and the name is if_OOADT class run. So this will be the interface, and it will have an implementation inside the implementation part here, where we are going to use the out.write. This is the way to write anything inside console. So hello world is the first thing which we will write in the console. So if I try to just write hello world string and save everything,